Okay, so came in with a bad shoulder, got full range of motion in your shoulder, right?
Yes,
so just
sir.
step forward for me just a minute. Bring your arms up all the way over your shoulder. Let's look at that. All right. And before you couldn't do that. Now with one treatment, right?
Yes.
Probably took 4 or 5 minutes, right?
Yes,
Something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and drop your hands down. And now this next one, if I were to ask you just to squat down, your knees are so bad that you couldn't do that, right?
Right.
Okay. So we're just going to take him at his word. He's a police officer. And he's got some problems with his knees. He came in with a knee brace. So when he says I can't squat down, I'm going to say he can't squat down. Okay. So we're going to do a therapy on you. It's called Trigenics. We're going to come back and I'm going to see if we can make some improvements in the knees. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. All right. So we got a smile on our face, so that's always a plus. All right. So let's stand right over here. Hold on. And if I were to ask you, if you could just one of you guys stand behind him just to make sure. And all right. And if I could just ask you just to say, can we squat down at all? And just could you squat down just to see if we can make any kind of range of motion there? Just see if we can move. Just see if we can move. Okay, just squat down for me. Mm-hmm. Now I want you to tell me in your own words, what do you think about that? Because you could not even move before, and you could almost squat down and touch the floor, and that was one treatment, right?
One treatment.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, great. Like hugging you.
I'll hug you in just a second. Now, and patient, and you've had a knee replacement.
Yes.
Came in here in a brace. This was one treatment, and I tell patients all the time, if I can help you with knee pain, you're going to know in 2 treatments, and you knew in 1 treatment, right?
Yes.
All right. How long? Could you tell me how long have you had knee pain?
Oh goodness, probably a year, maybe
A year. Okay. How many doctors have you seen?
3.
3. And what did they tell you?
Arthritis.
Okay. Did they recommend surgery, injections, or what?
Well, they recommended knee replacement.
Okay.
So I don't want that.
And both knees, or one knee, both knees? Okay. Did the injections help at all?
For just a short time.
Sometimes they do. I mean, sometimes they do
time.
help, and sometimes they don't help. So I just was wondering if they did. And if I were to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is so bad you can't stand it, how bad is your knees today?
Today, I'd say maybe a 6 or
A 6 out of 10. How bad are they typically? Is this a typical day, or is this a good day or a bad day?
Well, today was a bad day.
Okay, so a bad day is a 6. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. I need you to squat down as far as you can before you just can't squat down anymore for me. That's as far as you can go? That's as far as you can go? Okay. And when you went all the way down there, did the pain intensify, or you just got stuck there? You couldn't go down any further?
No, it didn't intensify.
That's as far as you could?
My knees were still.
Okay. All right. So what would it mean to you if I could actually do this and you could go down and touch the floor?
That'd be great.
Okay. All right. So let's see if we can do that today, okay? All right. We did have you walk to the counter and back. And the reason that I do that is because when I do the Trigenic treatment, sometimes they're still hurting a little bit from doing the therapy, and I just wanted to walk that out. Now just tell me, Ms. Smith, walking to the desk and back, what percentage of improvement did that feel? 10, 20, 30? I mean, you just tell me.
A lot. I didn't hurt.
Okay, it didn't hurt. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you to squat down for me, and I need to see how far we can actually squat down. Now this is one treatment, right? One treatment. Okay, so let's squat down. Let's see how far we can go right here. Oh, I thought you were about to fall. I thought you were about to fall backwards. Now, again, see, she hadn't moved. What do you think about that?
I'm sitting here saying, no way, Jose.
But there's a way, right?
You just saw it.
Okay. Now, what did you think about that?
Well, that's great.
All right. Now, here's one thing I want the doctor to understand. She has. Let me do this right here. One thing that I want you to understand to see, she's been in this movement right here for a year. That's as far as she's been able to move. Her brain is saying that's as far as she can move. And now we've reset all these muscle spindles and Golgi tendon organs, and she's moving in a range of motion. She hadn't moved in a year. And that's why I thought she was almost going to lose her balance.
I've been walking like this.
Absolutely.
Walk better across there.
Okay. All right. So you said it was about a 6 before. What would you say it is now?
Goodness, I'm not hurting at all.
Not hurting at all. Well, that's a good thing. I'm loving that. So, I mean, how does that make you feel that you were a 6 and now you're squatting down more, you're walking back? How does that make you feel?
That's great.
You know I can help you, so I'll see you Monday. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so you're 44, right? And you don't ever remember picking your arms up past horizontal with the ground. Just go ahead and pick it up. Pick your arms up as far as you can for me.
That's it.
That's as far as, let me back up.
That's it.
And that's as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
All right, drop your hand down. Now, if I could fix that in one treatment, what do you think about that?
It'd be great.
Okay, and so has this really had any kind of type of impact on your life, or you just kind of compensated for it because you hadn't been able to do it?
Just hadn't been.
So, again, you've never picked your arms up above your shoulders, right? Okay. So this time I want you to pick your arms up and pick them up as far as you can. All right. What do you think about that?
Pretty neat.
Now, that was one treatment, and then we had to refine one move to make sure that we got it all the way up. But that was one treatment plus a little add-on, I guess you could say. But how long did it take us to do that?
8 minutes total.
8 minutes total to do something, to get your hand above your head that you've never been able to do that before in your life.
Correct.
Congratulations.